So I just washed my face with hand wash and I didn't realize until I smelt the Dettol on my face. And yeah, that's like a brilliant start to week 3 of rapid revision. Look at all of the plants. So week 2 went by pretty fast. I feel like it went by pretty fast. So I look forward to this week. This week I'm only doing 2 subjects. I'm having anatomy for 4 days and then physio for 2 days. So I'll see how that works out. I have kind of an ambitious to-do list today with all of the revision because I wasn't able to complete all of the subjects GT review yesterday, so I plan to finish that today, but that might take like a few hours at least. And I also have to revise anatomy, but I feel kind of hopeful. I think I'm getting more in the zone of working long hours. It's becoming a little easier, and my productivity during the study period is also increasing, which I'm glad for because that was a huge problem in week 1, where even though I was putting in the hours, I wasn't able to complete as much as I needed to. So yeah, that being said, I'm just gonna get into it. Week 3, let's go. So I just made the week 1 vlog live, and yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys think of it. Hopefully it's relatable, and maybe seeing someone else's progress in real time can help you guys as well. Also, how cute are my socks? So I took a quick nap because I was literally falling asleep on top of my laptop. And yeah, after half an hour, I am now back to work. Got some ginger tea, which my mom made. It has lemongrass and cloves in it, and it smells really good. Anyway, so I'm gonna drink that and then go back to the GT review. So I just finished the GT review, and I am really glad that it took 8 hours. Last week it took me longer, so I'm being able to reduce my time, which is a good thing. And now I'm gonna go ahead and study neuroanatomy. Also, you guys really like the comments on the first vlog are just so nice, and thank you so much for watching and saying that the video was relatable. It really means a lot. I enjoy doing this, and I'm also really happy that I get to share it with you. So thank you so much to all of you. What I've decided is finish neuroanatomy, do the question bank, and then go to sleep because it's going to be 11 soon, and I do want to wake up on time because my sleep schedule is becoming really messed up. I finish studying at 12, then I'm like on my phone for another hour, then I can't sleep properly, and I wake up and I'm not well rested, and like it's a mess. But I am glad that I finished the GT review and I did it well in terms of satisfaction for myself in terms of how I completed it. So, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back for that. Last update for day 1, week 3, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Happy Republic Day! I woke up kind of late. You know how yesterday I said that I won't go on my phone and I'll go to sleep on time, wake up on time. That didn't happen, but I decided since it's Republic Day, I lazed around in the morning a bit after waking up. I've been sleeping pretty poorly. I had another really weird dream where I was late for the NEET PG exam, and I was like, how could I have missed the time? I was like sitting and revising, and then I was like, wait, it's like 2:44. Have I missed the test? And then I woke up and I was like, damn, like the registration hasn't even come out yet. Why am I getting so stressed? Anyway, that happened. So this is like a ritual that our family has for Republic Day, Independence Day, is that whenever the flag hoisting is, we were made to stand in front of our televisions and sing the national anthem as it was being played on the news. And so we did that today, and because this was the first time I've been home in a long time on these holidays, it was nice. It was really nice. It reminded me of those times where we'd be like in our pajamas, sleepy, and just like it's, yeah. Do you guys have any Republic Day rituals, like eating samosas or something like that? Let me know, because it'll be nice to see what other people do on days like this. So now I'm gonna have a very late breakfast, and then I am going to study head and neck. What a nice day. Okay, whatever. So basically, here's an update of what happened today. I was studying. First of all, I didn't record myself because I was transferring the videos from my phone to my iPad, so obviously couldn't record at that time. In the meantime, I did Anki cards. Once that was finished, I started revising what topics I had for revision marked out from the GT review, and then I started doing the question banks for neuroanatomy, and that's when I realized that my internet was shut down, so I had to go downstairs to use the broadband. And once I was downstairs, of course, I didn't want to record because my entire family was there, and because they were there, there were a few distractions, a lot of talking, and people coming here and there, but we had to work. That was the only place I could be, and so I put on noise cancelling earphones and just got to work. So I still managed to get about 5 hours in after that, which I think is like still a decent amount. Productivity wasn't all that high after I finished my question banks. I was really put down by these scores, so I didn't want to do any more MCQs, and that's why I decided instead to revise some biochemistry, and that was basically how I spent the last hour. Now it's about 9:30, and I know it's still pretty early and I could still get a couple of hours in, but I've had so much of an issue with my sleep, so I just want to go to sleep right now. And also considering like my nightmares are related to not reaching places on time because I get distracted. Yeah, like this is like a thing. This is the second nightmare that I've had on the same kind of lines, so I think I'll be meditating on that and trying to work through my issues regarding missing out or being late for things, and also trying to get better sleep, because that's also been a problem for the past week or so. I haven't been getting a decent amount of sleep. Right, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Day 3. So good morning. Today I actually had a good night's sleep. I didn't wake up once in the middle of the night, which is a success in my terms. So now I'm gonna go and do some meditation, have breakfast, and then get started with revision. So I made my version of a Vietnamese coffee. Excuse all of the condensed milk on the side of the glass, but basically I use like a couple of teaspoons of Milkmaid and mixed it with my espresso. So in Vietnam, they normally have like a specific way to percolate the coffee, but since I don't have that, I just mixed it. I'll put some ice in it now because I like the flavor that way. And yeah, that's how I make my modified Vietnamese coffee. And there we go. Cheers. Actually, the truth is that I kind of burnt my coffee. So in order to try to save the taste, I mixed condensed milk with it. And honestly, it tastes pretty decent even after burning the coffee. So I'm glad that it worked. Guess who forgot to turn on the camera for the last 4 hours of filming? Anyway, here's the next 4 hours, I guess. Do I use food as a coping method, you asked? Why, yes, I absolutely do. That's a lie. Food isn't a coping mechanism. It actually reinforces my avoidance behavior. So I tend to overeat if I'm avoiding something. And in this case, it was finishing anatomy. But I finally got over it and I managed to actually enjoy what I was doing. And actually, surprisingly, I was studying the abdomen today, abdomen and upper limb. So once I started, I realized that it's not as difficult as I thought it would be. And I was just being afraid based on how things have been in the past, where I've started a subject and then everything's kind of gone over my head, or if I get it, I'm not able to answer the questions because somehow I'm not actually able to apply what I just read, or for whatever reason, maybe I'm just like that dumb. But this time it wasn't like that. I was actually able to enjoy what I was reading and make sense of it in my head, form a picture and answer the questions, which was really nice. And I think that if any of you have also been having a lot of resistance in starting subjects, maybe just, give yourself half an hour, give yourself 1 hour to do it. Like, promise yourself you're going to do it for at least 1 hour. And if you don't want to do it after that, fine, whatever. You can switch or do something else. But, the hard subject or the hard question bank or test or whatever you haven't been attempting, like, go ahead and promise yourself you're going to do it just for a little while. And I think more often than not, you'll find it's actually easier. So that was my takeaway from day 4. And with that, anatomy is done. And tomorrow we're going to start physio. Good morning. It's day 5, I think, of week 3, and I will start physio today. So while I was doing meditation this morning, I was thinking about the kind of energy and thoughts that I want to bring into today. And I thought of the word of excellence in terms of how I really do want to be good at my profession, because whenever you go to seek something out, whether that be as simple as asking somebody in a store for help, you expect that person to be good at what they're doing, right? Similarly, there is a higher standard expected of doctors and people in the healthcare industry, because you're dealing with lives and I really want to live up to that expectation. So this is something that I don't think I thought about enough when I was actually doing MBBS, but it's been something that I've been mulling over more and more. It came up a lot while I was an intern, because that's when we finally started actually dealing with patients on a daily basis. And being good at what you do, being able to take history well, being able to counsel the patient well, because very often we were asked to go talk to patients, explain procedures, what we think is going to happen, because a lot of times patient's family members would want to know what's going on with the patient, and we as interns would be sent to explain their diagnosis and how we plan to move further with investigations and treatments. So I think that a lot of being able to do that, being able to explain a disease condition, has always come down to basics. And also considering that I'm doing physiology today, and since physiology is one of those subjects which actually is the basis of a lot of medicine and how things function within our body, I think it's, a good thought to carry into the next 2 days. And yeah. So if you guys are ever lacking motivation, maybe a thought that you can have is, just wanting to be good at what you're doing, being good at the job you have, and to be able to have a career which is marked by excellence. So my mom got all of these greens. So my dad ordered pizza for dinner, and now I'm just gonna go downstairs and continue reading physio until the pizza gets here. I guess by the time you're done with pathology and medicine, all of these other clinical subjects, when you get back to physiology, it's actually much easier than the first time around. But yeah, that's the end of the first day for physio, and tomorrow I'm gonna finish up, do the rest of the question banks, and yeah, I guess finish a bit of the GT review for the topics that I was doing this week. So finish that up so that day after tomorrow I'll be ready for the GT. The fact that GOT7's last album under JYP is called Breath of Love Last Piece. They knew what they were doing. One of the difficulties of making vlogs like this is that they're pretty much all the same, because studying is redundant and boring and doesn't make for very good entertainment. So my mom said that I should change my bed setup so that my head is facing west instead of south as it was before, so maybe I can sleep better. So this is how my room looks like right now. It feels smaller, but this is like a nice little nook over here. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep like this now. Alright, so I just took the INICET Championship 1 on Prep Ladder, and the results are going to come out tomorrow at 3 p.m. So right now I'm going to go take a break, and then I'm going to probably revise whatever I did this last week, because I won't be able to do my GT review until tomorrow. So I was gifted this blue pea cranberry tea from Vadham Teas, and look at how pretty this color is. It looks like wine, watered down wine, but still so pretty. It tastes really good too. Hello, so it's the end of GT day, and after I took the GT, I lazed around a bit and had some good food, talked with my family. I got a new tea, so I was trying that out. And in terms of work, I revised some physio, the questions, like the parts that I'd added after doing my question bank. So I was rereading those notes, and I didn't really do anything productive. It was just kind of a casual reading. And yeah, that's basically the end of this week. I feel like I had more ups and downs this week, in terms of mood and energy, but still managed to do the GT, and I feel pretty good about this as well. I think the review that I done this past week helped a lot, because there were definitely questions where I was like able to figure out the answer, and it was only because I'd actually taken the time out to reread those topics this week instead of simply doing the review. So that's good. I'll know my marks tomorrow. Also, I think that I'm not going to do a week 4 vlog, only because I want some time to reset and to figure out how I want to proceed with these videos, if I want to change up the format or if I want to continue them at all. So this is going to be the last vlog for, the foreseeable future. Of course, I'll keep updating stuff on Instagram, so you can follow me there. And if I decide to continue, then I'll also be posting that on Instagram. So that's that. Anyway, I hope you guys stay happy and stay healthy and safe. And if you're preparing for any exams, I hope that you're able to stick to your plans, and I hope that you don't take too much stress, because that's just going to be detrimental to your health. And most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself, but keep trying every single day. And that's the most important thing. I'll see you guys whenever I post my next video. Bye.